Welcome to the Infernal Brotherhood of the scruffy-looking Nerf herders. Today I am reading Star Wars X-Wing Rogue Squadron number 7, The Phantom Affair, Chapter 3. The Central Academic Hospital, Mrlssi. Still alive, Jansen? What a disappointment. Nobody dies from a broken leg, plural, especially not someone who's lived through your jokes. No, but I thought the nurses would wear you out. What's happened? Charm broken too? Maybe it's because most of the nurses are Mrlssi. Excuse me, are you the Alliance pilots? Oh, shut up, Hobby. Yes, can I help you? Yes, I Saviest. I head of research over at... people say you've been to the Death Star. It must be a mistake. A mistake? Hardly. Wes, Hobby, and me were all at Endor. Our captain survived the first Death Star, too. No, it can't be. I made calculations, you see. It couldn't have worked. Look for yourself. It couldn't, because if it had... Huh? What? We all worked on the equipment that went into the Death Star. Each of us made it possible. If it's true it had functioned, then Alderaan is on my conscience, too. Excuse me. You can't help him. I've seen it before. He's got to sort it out by himself. Mirax! Tycho! Koi? Veg, watch out! What? Stormtroopers, they're coming to get you! Rogues, battle stations! Surrender, rebels! Ah! Let's go, Jansen. Don't disappoint me again. I'll do my best. Tap, tap, tap. I don't really deserve this cold attitude, Wedge. After all, I did you the biggest favor of your life. Oh, don't pretend you don't know what I'm talking about. I got you what every boy secretly desires. I got rid of your parents for you. Admit it, Wedge. Who liberated you? Who made you a man? I did. I wish someone had done the same thing for me when I was your age. But no, I had to do it all myself. Luca, you... Light operated locks, bars harmless from the outside and charged from the inside. Don't you marvel on the fine things these Mrlssi will come up with? No, probably not. You can't even appreciate your own true feelings. Psst! Captain Hask! What is it? I've told you not to disturb me here. We have a problem, Captain. Was that Gade Yenden? I think it was. It certainly sounded like him. Does this mean you're connected with Aya, Loka? Maybe they've stolen the data cards for you. Incompetence! Has someone just done you a favor, Loka? Wedge Antilles? I'm not finished with you yet. All right, Coy. Tell us what's happened. They've arrested Wedge for stealing the data cards of the Phantom Ship project. The tape showed Tycho leading the theft. Me? But that's absurd. Definitely. You've never had such a good idea. Be serious, Plural. We have to hide. Go underground. Underground? But Mrlssi is too wet to... Oh, I get it. We may have an underground after all. I have retrieved and destroyed the data cards. Leave my planet, Captain, and take your war with you. It's hardly my will that keeps me here. Besides, do you really think destroying the data cards will stop Hask? He'll ask for the prototypes, and if he doesn't get them, who knows what he'll do. And I don't think we've brought the war to Mrlssi. Not even Loka has. We're only the symptoms. You've brought it upon yourselves. You have that black patch to remind you not to meddle in politics, and then you go and hold weapons auctions? I mean, who's fooling whom? What's the use? Up there? How do we get up there? I have an idea. Durl, you override the default floating level on this? Sure. Taking off! Jump on, guys! I don't like the look of this. We better disembark. What shall we do with the bed? Bzzack, pow, bzee, wooz, paw. Let it fall. What harm could it do? There's where Mrlssi hides its misfits, dropouts, poets, the unadjusted. How's that for underground? Perfect. They exist here, on the fringe of society. They collect water, eat fruits. Like this one? No, that one is too green. You'd break your teeth on it. I thought so. Conk. So what do we do now? Now I take you to see Nasta. Hi, Nasta. These are the rogues I know. I've tapped into the system and been watching the commotion for hours. How can I help you, Coy? I thought maybe you could show us the evidence they've got. Sure! I've saved it somewhere. It does look like you, Tycho. It can't be me. Not at that time. This picture has none of the bruises I got at the Aya meeting. It's been doctored. Can you show us the Aya quarters, Nasta? No problem. Ever since old Falcon's presidency, every corner of the academy's covered by cameras. Who's the imp? How could it happen? How could you let the data card slip through your fingers? Well, we'd been celebrating a bit. And then this bunch of war droids storms in and... War droids? There are no war droids on Mrlssi. You were drunk and you let some old purposes get the better of you. Do you at least have a recording of the event? Sure. Well, does anyone recognize them? There's pictures a little fuzzy. You get this when you try to tape somebody else's screen. Hey, I know those droids. Me too. Those are the ones from the Ghost Jedi band. I know which satellite they transmit from. They might have taken the data cards there. Good. Mirax, take Delora with you and see what can be done. Elskol and Groznik will cover you till takeoff. Wes, Hobby, Plural, and I will try to free Wedge. We'd better succeed, otherwise you'll keep on commanding. Tell me, Comte, you've passed history. Which texts should I study? I mean, there's the official Imperial history, and there's the versions which the Alliance puts out. That depends mostly on the prof's preferences, but seeing how the imps practically rule the campus these days... The prisoners escaped! Don't kill us, sir. We have enough problems already. Then again, maybe it's best to learn both versions. Wedge! We've come to free you! Thanks, but hide those weapons. We don't need another diplomatic incident. Where are the others? Mirax thinks she knows where the data cards might be. Delurl went with her. Elskol and Groznik are covering their takeoff. That was an unnecessary risk, but you couldn't know that. Huh? Aren't the data cards the reason we're here? Yes and no. Let's pick up Elskol and Groznik. I'll give you the answer on the way. They're off. Let's go, Groznik. Groznik, wait. Step over, Groznik. What? Who's that? I don't like it. Duck, Groznik! What's the matter, dear? Don't you recognize me? Throm? Is that you? How could it be? I saw you dead. Oh, Throm, say something! Knock her out, Groznik. Gently. What? For Throm! Pock. Good job, Groznik. Come now, I'll need your piloting skills. Here we are, Delurl. Falcon's lab. Teeming with life, eh? Yoo-hoo! Anybody? Well, Falcon has the reputation of an eccentric. Very few are willing to work for him. Don't move! I'm not moving! Good. I would hate to kill you. I'm an artiste, you know, not a soldier. Obviously, you're threatening me with an empty blaster. See that red diode flashing? Really? Where? Drop your guns now! Wasn't that blaster empty? That was a bluff. Oh. I'm glad things ended up this way. We told the professor we couldn't keep the secret forever. Professor? Vulcan? Yes. Maybe you can answer some questions now. What secret? Where are the data cards? The data cards are destroyed, but that doesn't matter, you see. The Phantom Ship project doesn't exist. What? The Phantom Ship project was a fake. It was invented to milk the Empire for money. We found out about it from some students who defected, and we thought it was great. Like anything that makes the Empire poorer. It worked until the Emperor died. The Emperor became hungry then for every empire, became hungry then for every weapon it could turn against us. Okay, but what are we doing here then? Even though we all knew it was a scam, we had to convince the Empire that we believed it was genuine. Why? To make them try to construct the Phantom Ship. For that, they would need large quantities of Durant fire gems, which we could track. Hopefully to the biggest research facility, the one where the first Death Star was built. At least that was the plan. We destroyed the data cards and everybody goes away. At least that was what we planned. Not the greatest of plans. If we found you, the Empire will too. Then what? Then we end everything. Professor? Is that the real ghost, Jedi? Get real. How could a ghost be real? Groznik, what are you? Silence! Stop babbling and do what I tell you! So, Gade Yadan, where's the lab? On this asteroid, see? Satellite facilities? Literally, huh? Stuff the stupid jokes, Gade. We're coming in! Cover us! Enough! I've tried playing nice, but if you want to play destruction, destruction it is! The Ghost Jedi was your husband? I don't know. It had Thramm's face. Captain Antilles? What's happened, Nospriest? The lab exploded, Captain. Falcon's lab. What? Wedge, does that mean that Delura is... I don't know, plural. But I'll do everything I can to find out. What's that sound? Bombers! Fire! The force is burning! Thank you all for tuning in. We invite you to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and click that bell to get notified about our next video. Until the Infernal Brotherhood convenes again, my fellow scruffy-looking Nerf herders, may the Force be with you.